All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson, the how balloon, the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video just something to keep an eye on. All right, I'm not really sure what I want to name the video. Abba Ratazah, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing. Give me a title for the video. Um, Another title for the lesson. But Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here for the Zero Hedge, and it says U.S. gasoline prices rise to 5-month high. All right, so with all this going on with Saudi Arabia and Babylon deciding not to buy Russian gas anymore, all right, this is the result you're going to get. You're going to see gas prices go through the roof, all right, and ultimately you're going to see shortages like down here in South Florida and either some parts of the north. They're talking about gas shortages. There's gas shortages, which they're talking about. They're supposed to release um 500 500,000 gallons, but that's nothing, man. That ain't nothing, man. All right, that could run out in if people panicking. If people go out there and panic by, that could run out by Sunday. It's only Wednesday. That could run out by Sunday, man. Or it could be real low by Sunday. 500,000 gallons of gas. That's not. I mean, it's a decent number, but that's not really a lot. If people go out there and panic by, all right, you gotta think about the whole state. Cause they're talking about people are talking about not only in South Florida, but also in up here further north where I am. Not so much where I am. As far as now, we can still pretty much get gas, but they said Tallahassee and other places like around the Panhandle area of Florida, they're seeing shortages. So yellow bags on the pumps. So if they're distributing that to that 500K to the whole state, that ain't nothing, man. Again, if they go out there and panic buy, that could be out by next Monday or next Sunday. That could this Sunday, all that shit could be ran out. All right. So or extremely low, at least. All right. So, but this is the results you're gonna get, man. All right. Again, started with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone and brothers ranking them down. Have been warning our people. All right, that these days were coming. All right, you're gonna see gas prices jump higher through the roof, through the jump, man, through the roof. All right, it says U.S. gas prices rise from a third week in a row, rising 76% per gallon from a week ago. And me and the brothers were talking about that like a few weeks ago. One day it'll be 314, and then the next day it'll jump back up to 316. I mean 360 or 375. All right, it's been jumping up and down like crazy, and now it's staying around that 350 or 349 area. All right, around where I'm at, around where I'm at. It says from a week ago, $3.36 per gallon yesterday. New gas buddy data shows reaching the highest level since November of 2022. And this time, with all this going on with Saudi Arabia and Russia and all of that, I think it's just speaking as a man, but I don't think it's going to go back down. When it gets high, I don't think it's going to go back down. When it gets to $4 and $5 and $6, because at one point last year it got to like $5 a gallon or a high four. And if it does this time, which I believe, which it definitely will, I don't think it's going to go back down. All right. The national average for gallons of gasoline is 0.221 cents more than it was months ago, according to Gas Buddy data. With oil prices touching their highest level since 2023 at a near 83 $83 per barrel, the national average price of gasoline has continued to inch higher, with 45 of the nation's 50 states seeing prices rise over the last week. While the rising prices of oil is likely the largest factor in raising gas prices, seasonal impact continues to also experience pressure on the price, with the Northeast making the final step in translating to summer transition to summer gasoline this week. States in the region should expect a sharp rise in gas prices over the next week or two. Every other region has already seen the final step in the transition uh, occur. So while other areas will see prices continue to slowly rise, the Northeast is likely to see a pretty hefty jump of 15 to 40 cents per gallon soon. Oil prices remain a wild card, but we're likely a few weeks away from seeing the national average peak. Rather, it hits 4 per gallon. And again, I don't believe when it goes to 4 or 5, I don't believe it's going to come back down the because again with all this with Russia not buying, the Babylon decided not to buy, or the Biden administration has decided to cut all ties off with Russia to buy their natural gases, and Saudi Arabia, the Prince of Saudi Arabia coming out saying was the Saudi Arabia uh team or whatever you want to call them, this the head of them, he said that we're not concerned about pleasing America, and another guy, one of the other leaders, said that we're not going to increase the output of of our oil. They actually cut it by like a million. They cut the barrel of oil production by a million. All right, and they're doing deals with Saudi Arabia. It all signs so like Saudi Arabia is doing deals with Russia and China. All right, as well. It looks like they're getting ready to join the BRICS nation. So again, once it gets this high, I don't believe it's gonna go back down to 4 and 5. It ain't gonna go back down. And we're coming into the summer months too. All right.